you for tuning in to How to Invest. I'm your host, Shawan Brown. And today I want to talk about an unspoken but important philosophy that we all should have in life. Now, I was once told by a good friend of mine that if your friends have not talked to you about life insurance, or if you haven't talked to your friends about life insurance, then they're doing you a disservice. Now, obviously, with our financial products and services, we always talk about the importance of building a legacy or even generational wealth when it comes to life insurance. And oftentimes we don't think of it that way. But I got to give you guys a story of a recent event that's happened with one of my clients and friends of mine. Now, I have this family who sat with me a couple of years ago and decided to look at some different financial services. And the wife was retiring from her job, and we put together a financial plan that also included a life insurance policy. At that time, they questioned why did they need that. They were young. They had 2 young children. They didn't feel the need to have life insurance at that time. They only wanted to put away a savings plan for their retirement. But I insisted. I insisted that they have this life insurance policy that goes along with every financial plan. A few years later passed, which is now current day, and I get a call from the wife that the husband came home from work, laid down in bed, and died in his sleep of a heart attack, with the children there. I get that phone call. I'm heartbroken by it. Obviously, she's distraught. They have a home, they have children, and now she's an instant widow. Doesn't know how life is gonna go on and continue. They're scrambling around trying to figure out funeral services and just how they're gonna maintain life going forward. There's no level of comfort that anyone can bring to someone when they have a loss of life. For anyone who's ever experienced that, you know that tragic feeling all too well. As an advisor, there's no words that I can say that can bring back the loss of life or can provide a level of comfort. The only thing I was able to do was be a support there, be there at the funeral, and I had the honor of presenting the wife with the check because we had the forethought years earlier to input a life insurance policy on top of their retirement that allowed them to at least have some peace of mind. And I remember the wife giving me a big hug and crying because at least something was in place for this type of situation. So if you're not putting together some type of protection for your family, you're doing your loved ones a disservice. There's no greater way from someone sending an I love you from heaven than someone like myself coming in and presenting a check because you had the forethought ahead of time to take out a life insurance policy in case something tragic happens and you or your loved ones don't come home that day. So these are conversations that are very uncomfortable to have, but they are a must when it comes to any financial plan. Again, I am your host, Shawan Brown, where we teach you how to invest smart.